Right, talking about Sachin Tendulkar's bowling, joining us on the show this evening is a loopy right arm off spinner who of course managed to score a few runs in international cricket as well. VVS Lakshman now joins us. VVS, we'll talk about Sachin's bowling now. You know, whenever we talk about that famous test match where you scored a double hundred against Australia in 2001. We remember your inning, we remember Rahul Dravid's inning, we of course remember Harbhajan Singh taking those 13 wickets. But what we don't remember is Sachin's contribution with the ball. He picked up those very three crucial wickets in the second innings, that of, I'm guessing, Hayden, Gilchrist, Shane Warne. Do you remember that performance and how crucial was it in that test match?
Very crucial. Because it was an important time in the test match. Time was running out, and he came and he took those crucial wickets. And also in Adelaide, 2003 and 4, which we won, in the second innings he got those three important wickets, if I'm not wrong. And I call him the man with the golden arm, because whenever he comes to bowl, there's always something to expect from him. You know, and he's a wicket-taking bowler, like what happened this afternoon. You know, and just 1 over before the tee, it was a master stroke from MS Dhoni, and Sachin didn't disappoint his captain. And I always believe that Sachin himself wanted the ball badly. You saw that Hero Cup last over he bowled in 1993. Correct. He himself went and told to the then captain Azharuddin that he wanted to take the responsibility of winning the game for the country, and he's always wanted the responsibility to do well, either with bat or ball.
Right, VVS, would you say that Sachin is also a good bowler because he's a very good student of the game? He's always keen to learn, because I don't know of any bowler who can bowl off spin, leg spin, googly, medium pace, seam up, everything that you have under the sun, he can bowl.
Absolutely, and he's a clever thinker. You know, he's very clever. He's street smart, and he outthinks the batsman. He can bowl medium pace. When I started, he was bowling medium pace, and then off spin, then leg spin. But for me, the biggest threat Sachin the bowler can pose to a batsman is when he bowls his leg spins and he lands that in the right length, like what happened this afternoon at the Eden Gardens. Whenever he gets the length right, he extracts that bounce from the wicket, which makes him a very dangerous bowler. He turns the ball, he's got variation. He can bowl the straight one like the one Shillingford was LBW this afternoon. He can bowl the googly. He can turn the ball big way, because I remember I was standing in slips whenever I think I took 2 or 3 catches of Sachin's bowling, and I used to really stand wide slip because he turns the ball a mile. So I think he's a very good bowler, a smart bowler, and if he gets it right, then he can pose a lot of trouble to the batsman.
Okay, there's something about the Eden Gardens pitch that helps batsmen to pick up wickets, because VVS Lakshman has 2 international wickets. One of them, of course, came at Eden Gardens. But VVS, we've got few viewers joining in, sending us their question. One of the questions that we've got through our second screen app, which viewers can access through the iPhone or the Android through the NDTV app. And this question comes from Digjindar, and he says, do you think through his career he has been underused as a bowler, Sachin Tendulkar?
I don't think so. He's been underused. We have to understand that he's primarily a batsman, and because of the workload he had as a batsman, he's been used very judiciously by the captains. And once he got a lot of injuries, especially the tennis elbow injury and the shoulder injury he had, then he stopped bowling much. Otherwise, I always used to remember Sachin in the nets. Once he finished his batting and his preparation for the test match or a one-day match, the upcoming match, he used to always bowl, because he felt the best way to keep himself fit was bowling in the nets. But because of the injuries and the amount of workload he had as a batsman, and the premier batsman the team had, he didn't bowl that much. And I thought the captains used him really smartly.
Right. In fact, covering Sachin Tendulkar as a journalist, I observed in the net practices, some days before an important game, he wouldn't bat, he would just bowl in the nets. But VVS, let me just rephrase that question that was put to you by a viewer. Do you think maybe he was utilized very well by the captain, but do you think he's underrated as a bowler?
He is definitely underrated, because for any change bowler, usually the opposition batsmen underrate him. But I know for a fact that when from 2000 to 2003 and 4, he was bowling regularly, especially the leg spinners. And I know for a fact that the Australians used to never underrate him or underestimate him. They used to respect him and play like a proper leg spinner. And that's the quality Sachin Tendulkar, the leg spinner, had.
Okay, now we spoke about Sachin Tendulkar's bowling, but I'm guessing the fans are looking forward to Sachin Tendulkar bat. What do you make of that pitch, VVS? Do you think it's going to last 5 days, and do you think it's conducive for stroke play, something that Sachin loves?
I think it's definitely going to be on a slower side. Usually the color of the wicket is whitish in color at Eden Gardens, but today I saw a different color. It's more little on a brownish and blackish side. A lot of black soil, unlike what it used to be before. But it's still it's a good batting wicket. I thought West Indies lost the initiative, so the Indians will have the best batting condition, which is tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, the second and third day. And Indians will be looking forward to pose a big total and put pressure on the West Indies when they come into bat in the second innings. And I'm sure Sachin would love batting on this wicket. It's a great place. I think the energy at the Eden Gardens is just contagious, and I'm sure Sachin will take all out from the energy there at the Eden Gardens, and will definitely do well at the Eden Gardens tomorrow.
Okay, you talk about that energy at Eden Gardens. In fact, you mentioned yesterday how magical the crowd is. But today, you know, it can accommodate 100,000 people. We saw about 20,000 turn up at the ground. Do you think that was disappointing, considering how, you know, the series has been built up as the farewell series for Sachin?
You see tomorrow and you will see the stadium packed. It always happens. Whenever India bats, the stadium is packed. Whenever India bowls and the opposition bats, there's not so much crowd at the ground. So I think tomorrow will be a different scenario, and when Sachin walks into bat, I think the stadium will be packed.
Okay.